So let's take a look at some of the things that Trump laid out that is going to help reduce the size of the government, reduce the size of the things within the deep state, which is what we need. Let's take a look at this real quick. First of all, number one, removal of rogue bureaucrats through executive order. He's the president. He oversees the executive branch. He can do it with a stroke of a pen, and I'm sure he is going to follow through, because we remember what happened during the transition, and then as he went into office, the first term, how they tripped up Jeff Sessions before he could even become AG. Remember, we had the acting AG, who was a Democrat, was calling the shots and already undermining Trump, right? And we saw that with his national security advisor as well, with the FBI coming in and targeting Michael Flynn before he could even take foothold into the office, right? Going in there, secretly recording him, trapping him with questions. We saw that take place. So again, number one, I think he's learned his lesson from that. Remove rogue bureaucrats through executive order. Number two, clean out corruption in the national security apparatus. Overhaul the agencies so they cannot target Christians, conservatives, and enemies of the left, right? Because that's what they've been for the last few decades, right? They've been an extent of the Democrat Party, an arm of enforcement of the Democrat Party, going after its rivals, going after its enemies, going after whomever they deem an enemy. And they use these agencies in order to do that. Number three, reform the FISA court. That's a big one, right? Because they spied on his campaign, right? Through the bogus warrant searches in the FISA court, with James Comey coming in and giving them fake information to obtain warrants to spy on Trump's campaign and spy on Trump's transition team. That's what they did, right? That's what they did. And the FISA court needs to be reformed. He's absolutely correct. Number four, establish a Truth and Reconciliation Commission to declassify deep state spying, censorship, and corruption. That means unveiling to the public things that they've been doing behind our backs in secret, bringing it to light, showing how corrupt our national security apparatus has become, where we are more concerned with spying on citizens of this country than actually using our national security apparatus to protect against foreign entities. Instead, our security teams, our NSAs and CIAs and stuff are colluding with other governments to spy on us, right? They're colluding with Australia, with the UK, with all of these New Zealands and all these other countries to spy on Americans.